welcome back to more BallyDung Wrestling 24/7, and we just had that huge announcement by the one about the interim championship that will be decided here tonight in BallyDung Wrestling. I guess from what I'm hearing, that is going to be in the main event, and the competitors in that are being selected at random as we speak backstage by the board of directors, Claire and the one. I guess basically they took all the names of every competitor in BallyDung Wrestling, and they basically are going to be at random drawing names out of a huge tumbler that has names, and I guess they'll decide on the match. The board of directors is still trying to figure out what kind of match to have, as we see Ken Shamrock. And Ken Shamrock, I mean, him being here tonight, he could be in that title match. Anybody could be in it. It could be any of the three faces of Foley that could be in that match. It could be Booker T, it could be the one, it could be anybody basically on the BallyDung roster. So that is a huge announcement, and the interim champion will be the recognized BallyDung champion until the Mad Professor returns, and then the Mad Professor and the interim champion would fight against each other to unify the belts to make the undisputed BallyDung champion. So, I mean, with Britt taking this vacation, it was a shock to everybody in BallyDung Wrestling for Britt to be taking a vacation, but I guess he wants to recharge, he wants to be ready for his next title defense, whenever that may be. But the interim champion, I guess, assumes the responsibilities of the champion until the champion returns, and that is a big thing for any competitor, I think, to get that interim championship. And with all that's been going on here, now we're going to be starting off this matchup here with Ken Shamrock and Booker T. And Booker T is starting off very strong against the world's most dangerous man. And Ken Shamrock, he's competed in UFC, he's been in MMA, he's done all different kinds of things in fighting, and he was also in the sports entertainment business, and now it looks like Booker T is really taking advantage in this matchup, getting the early advantage here over Ken Shamrock, and Shamrock just seems to be off. And that can't be a good sign. I don't know if he's maybe packing it in, trying to conserve his energy for possibly being in a title match later on tonight. But nobody knows yet until the names are drawn who's going to be. Oh, and that superplex there by Booker T to the outside. But nobody knows whether they're going to be in the title match or not until the names are drawn, which is happening as we speak backstage. And I've also heard that Claire, after this matchup, will be coming out to ringside. She has a major announcement that she's going to make in the ring, something that I guess is going to be affecting BallyDung Wrestling. It could be it's a huge announcement apparently by Claire that she says she's going to make tonight. And with the one's huge announcement, I don't know what else could be bigger than the one announcing that there will be an interim championship that will be decided here tonight. I mean, but Britt, I mean, also, there's so many big announcements coming out here on BallyDung Wrestling 24/7. I mean, we have an interim championship. We had the champion take time off. We've had all different kinds of things happening here in BallyDung Wrestling. I mean, just the way things have been going here in BallyDung Wrestling, it's been just a crazy few months. And it looks like Booker T taking an advantage here on Shamrock. Shamrock doesn't seem to have much left, it looks like. I think Booker T, if he would just try to pin Shamrock, he might be able to finish this matchup off, as Ken Shamrock is hurting now, favoring that knee. And now the bookend by Booker T, a variation of the rock bottom. Some people say it was a copied version of that same move, and now Booker T is going to celebrate a little bit, taunting Shamrock. But I think this is a mistake. He should be going for the pinfall, not trying to taunt his opponent, as Shamrock, looks like Shamrock's getting pissed as now he puts Booker in that sleeper hold. And he's trying to get Booker T to tap out, but I guess Shamrock's going to abandon that maneuver. And now, a little bit of a high-risk move there by Shamrock. And now Shamrock, it looks like he's focusing on that ankle. He's got the ankle lock locked in. And Booker T might have no choice. And he doesn't have a choice. He has to tap out. Shamrock wins the match via submission. And now we'll have to await what this big announcement is that Claire has that she's going to be making in the middle of the ring. And she said she would make it at the conclusion of this matchup. Is I guess, something that's going to change BallyDung Wrestling a little bit as Shamrock celebrates the victory. Booker T still in pain from that loss, but Shamrock celebrates the victory, and we have to await what the announcement is that Claire said she would make. But here on BallyDung Wrestling 24/7, so many things are just happening at once here, but Shamrock picks up the victory. Congratulations on an epic victory, and we await what Claire's announcement will be.